Hello guys, and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo, and today we're going to watch Fullmetal Alchemists Brotherhood episode 57. So last time guys on Fullmetal Alchemists Brotherhood. So yeah, last episode I got to see how powerful the Fuhrer really is. You know, kept thinking like how he can take down maybe obviously one of them alone, but if they team up then maybe they have a shot. Especially, you know, the only time I've seen him fight was against, you know, a Ling, and then against, or before that, against Greed. So, but anyways, I never knew he was this powerful, dodging bullets left and right and cutting through people like they're nothing, and seeing him escape the train, just hopping between debris, and Jesus, he's strong. So yeah, he's going against Grigling. Buccaneer, he tried to help, but you know, he's too slow and he got, you know, severely damaged. They managed to hold off some of the central forces, but we have Grigling versus the Fuhrer, and the Fuhrer is like way too powerful. We do have shit, I forgot his name. Lanfan's grandfather, he showed up. So you know, he has help. Grigling has help at least, so we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping Lanfan shows up as well, because she is looking for you know, Ling. Still, I don't know if that will be enough. We then had Father versus Hohenheim. We found out why, when Father tried to absorb Hohenheim's Philosopher's Stone, it actually ended up hurting him. Turns out that Hohenheim has been able to communicate with all of the souls that are inside of his body, Philosopher's Stones, and he got to learn each and every one of them. I think he said like hundreds of thousands, and you know, they want revenge as well against, you know, Father. So they thought, or Hohenheim thought, that he actually, you know, damaged Father, but he ended up shedding his skin and showing his true form, which is hideous. So we have that going on. We're still waiting to see if Alphonse, Dr. Marco, Yoki, are they headed to Central, or are they headed to the lab where Father is? I'm not sure. We also have Edward, Mustang, Hawkeye, Scar, May. They should be making their way to the lab as well, so we'll see what happens. Let's dive into it. Enough talking. Here we go. Okay. Is that Lanfan? Yeah. Come on. Ling and your grandfather needs help.
Chew on that, you lousy Briggs traitors! Let's rally the remaining troops.
You know, I can't be really angry at those guys because they don't really know what's going on anyways.
Is at the main gate?
It's just the assholes on the top.
Well,
I hope her grandfather doesn't die.
So now I know what the bastard who took my granddaughter's arm looks like. Is that so?
Oh shit, I'd be shitting my pants. Those four, those two women alone. Jesus, they're huge.
To lead this country for that purpose. Why shouldn't we do it? We're creating a world without war.
And you just have to murder the world first.
And one is all. As the few chosen ones of Amestus, we will bring
Shut your mouth.
Country.
Damn.
So there you have it. You still on their side? The only thing these guys care about is themselves. Will you help them?
Now wait, listen, man.
If only they somehow broadcast that message to all of the soldiers. You do not know when to shut up.
I've spent my entire life as a soldier, and it just feels wrong to disobey my superiors. But I don't even know what to believe after hearing all of this.
You can't make up your own mind after hearing their plans. How can you follow a superior you have no faith in? That is not loyalty. That's mindless self-deception.
Exactly. Nice. But are they just leaving, or are they actually
Well,
trying to
sir,
fight?
consider this our retirement.
The hell is that?
Well now, I wasn't exactly expecting to have an audience. You're gonna give me performance anxiety.
Oh, that's that stupid doctor. What is he doing here,
Who
though?
the hell are you? How should I answer that? You might know me as the man who created King Bradley. That is my most proud accomplishment.
You created the Fuhrer.
So I wonder if the Fuhrer resents him
So it's safe to say
or knows
you're
that he's
obviously
alive.
working with them.
I didn't
He probably
realize that
does,
was
but-
you. And here I thought you were at the radio station when in fact you've come here to meet me in person. I can't tell you how much trouble you've saved me, Colonel Mustang.
I guess the Fuhrer is happy that
Why
he's
don't
at
you boys
Munkos.
keep them out of my hair for just a few minutes?
So assuming these are from Munkos as well?
Soldiers? No, they move too deliberately. It's not just on instinct.
These men were at one time the other candidates to become King Bradley.
Oh, no wonder they have that kind of sword. Shit.
The men who were gathered at birth, raised by the state, specifically educated and trained in combat for the sole purpose of becoming the
So
Fuhrer.
they're strong.
It took
Even
11
if they didn't
unsuccessful
become the
attempts
Fuhrer, they're
before the
strong.
creation of King Bradley.
Can they die though? Come on, guys. Same time. Should you pull it out though?
I better keep it in or I'll just bleed to death.
Ooh. Watch that leg of yours.
What the hell, old man? It's not like I mean. Ain't got
What shit? You cannot drop your guard against Fuhrer. Come on.
cheap son of a bitch.
No, 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 no. Nice. Oh, shit. Oh. Come on, Ridley.
It's impressive how quickly you move. You're even older than I am. However, this is as old as you're going to get.
Oh, fuck. I thought Ridley was gonna come in.
Old man Fu!
Oof. He's still alive, though.
Well, if it isn't the young prince.
Damn it, Lane! Ask me before you take over!
I can't help but recall the last time we fought when I took that girl's arm. It seems that once again you'd rather risk your own life than give up on something that's not even worth fighting for.
Young lord,
Shut your mouth.
forgive me. My life isn't worth fighting for.
Don't give me that crap! Are you honestly telling me that I should be like him? A king should fight for his people, because he is nothing without them. This man is about to sacrifice his own nation,
Exactly.
his people. I'll never become the monster that he is!
He's not gonna make it. Fuck. And Lafon's gonna show up, isn't she?
You're right, young lord. I need rest. Time for this old man to find rest. Harden your shield, Greed! Protect the young lord's body! Young lord, become the king you're meant to be.
He's gonna try to take him down with him.
Servant has no choice but to offer his retirement!
He's gonna dodge it.
You stubborn fool!
Both of them are
You
saying
freak
this
to
thing.
hell with me, Bradley! You bastard!
Jesus.
Even while sacrificing myself, I still couldn't lay a single scratch on him.
You son of a bitch.
Young Lord, please forgive my shameful death.
Tried. Oh.
That Philosopher's Stone might have given you the eyes of a god.
Buccaneer.
But even you can't dodge an attack. You can't see it coming.
Oh, right through him.
All right, old man. Maybe you are going to hell, but you aren't going alone. I'll keep you company on the ride down. You have my gratitude, eh?
Pissed. Whoa. Does he take his eye? He's severely weakened if he takes. Oh, shit. It's God damn it. It's like fighting weaker versions of the Fuhrer, which is still actually powerful and fast. But they can be killed. Why can't you use your flaming alchemy Mustang? Come on. Nice shot.
You keep leaving your back wide open, sir.
Well, I gotta give you something to do.
I take it there was somebody that you lost. And you wanted to see them again so badly that you risked opening the portal and losing your own body.
And what about you? Don't you have someone that you'd risk anything to see one last time?
That's not really the kind of thing we soldiers think about.
She has her
I don't
parents
see any point in clinging to those who've died.
and her sister.
We only know how to fight to keep more from dying.
I suppose that makes sense.
However, I do have some experience with what you've described. My first encounter with Edward Elric. When a homunculus invaded Fort Briggs, Edward blatantly refused my orders to tell me what he knew about it. At the time, I had not yet been made aware that the enemy had been holding the life of his childhood friend hostage. He just kept repeating, "I can't answer that." It was quite clear that any further threat from me would be wasted. In that moment, he was acting neither as a soldier nor as a dog of the military state alchemist. The look in his eyes was desperate. A boy willing to pay any price to protect the things he loved.
Ed always did have a knack for being stubborn.
I'd be lying if I were to tell you that I wasn't moved when I looked into his eyes. But still, that doesn't change the fact that he is a naive child. I only hope that he can help lead us out of this fight without his naivete burying us.
So
That should do fine.
transportation circle.
Now then, here goes!
Is he gonna start like the whole? I don't know what this is. I guess he's gonna sacrifice those.
What have you done? This right here is just the beginning.
It's a transmutation circle. The entire city.
You mean it's connecting all the laboratories?
So are all of them doing it right now at the same time? That's from the outro. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anyone there. I guess only one of them needs to be activated and all of them gets activated. Shit. There we go.
What's happening?
But I thought they couldn't only open it when they have like all the sacrifices. Nezumi, Mustang,
That's our cue to get the
RWBY
hell out of
brothers.
here. We're far enough down to dig an escape tunnel. Stand back a few steps.
Then it's time to part ways.
She ain't escaping.
We're staying. We can't turn our backs on this fight now.
We're on a path leading directly to the heart of the enemy. We didn't come all this way just to pass up the chance to storm in there and pop some ventricles.
Oh, shit. The creepy hands. Not there to sacrifice us, so I found them. But they're not dead, they're getting absorbed to the, whatever you call it, other plane. But shit. How the hell they're gonna get out of this?
No! Fullmetal!
Here I thought they actually had to capture him. Oh, come on. So guys, that was Fullmetal Alchemists Brotherhood episode 57. Damn. So yeah, in the beginning, I had a feeling that Old Man Fu was gonna die. And Lan Fan was gonna be there to see it. I was hoping it was gonna happen, but it happened. That sucks. But he went out like a badass, trying to protect, you know, his prince. Even though his plan didn't work with, you know, grenades. Buccaneer, hell of a move to stab the Fuhrer through Old Man Fu. Shit. He is a homunculus though, so I don't know like what kind of damage will that do, if any at all. But the only thing I can think of is he's a little different than you know the other homunculi, because he ages, so I'm not sure if his body heals the same way as the others, or does he only have one life? I'm assuming he has more, but maybe he can be, I don't know, I was gonna say maybe he doesn't recover as fast as the others since he is getting old. At least I'm hoping it can be something. Otherwise, they're fucked. Pretty simple. Yeah, the thing that I liked about this episode, well, one of the things that I liked about this episode was when Old Man Fu knocked out Ling and Greed took back control and he told him to harden his skin and then he was going to sacrifice himself. We saw both Ling and Greed calling out and saying, "Don't be a fool," or whatever he said, you know, trying to make him stop, like showing that they care. Obviously Ling cares, but we saw that Greed cares about him as well. So that was a nice moment. Obviously it's not the same degree as, you know, Ling, but we see, you know, the other side of Greed, him carrying. He does have Lan Fan now, but how much better is she than her grandfather and her Automel? I'm not sure if it's 100% right now. It all depends on how, you know, damaged the Fuhrer is. I like that some of the Central Forces, you know, joined General Armstrong and the others, you know, realizing, or when they found out what's really going on, obviously they couldn't follow orders anymore and they needed to do what's right. So I respect them for that. Funny somehow they got that message across to the other Central Forces, because I do feel sorry for a lot of them, because I think only the people in charge or people high up know what's going on. Man, I thought they were safe, because I thought they had to actually capture like each one of the potential sacrifices, and then they can use them, you know, to sacrifice, to, you know, open the portal. But that wasn't necessary, because all they had to do was that doctor, he activated a transmutation circle at one of the labs, activating all the transmutations, I think around the other 4 labs, and then those creepy little hands grabbed each one of them. I'm surprised they didn't grab Mustang, because he was supposed to be a sacrifice, well, a potential sacrifice. I guess. Oh shit! I gotta go back because they got Izumi, they got Alphonse, they got Edward. That's all they got, right? 3. I thought they needed 4. I could be wrong. But anyways, it's not all bad, because we know from seeing that happen before when, you know, they were inside of what's his name, Gluttony, that they can get out of it. How though, without a Philosopher's Stone? That's the question. Hopefully nothing happens to any of them. I'm hoping. But I'm trying to think how they're gonna get out of this. Maybe Hohenheim can do something. Don't know. So yeah guys, if you want to check out the next episode, you can right now on patreon.com. Link is in the description. But as always, hit me in the comments, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Until next time guys, take it easy.